to do? I must keep going. They look like scribes, despite the weapons. No surprise that they died then.
I wonder if it was by their words that they commanded protection.
Juggle? I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead. That's curious.
I like to do a pass of the room with guidance on for perception purposes, but now I'll take a break and go looting. Alright, with the looting done, there's going to be a fight in this room, and I want to kind of start it on my own terms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to surround this guy, kind of. Go into turn-based mode, preemptively cast Bless.
I applaud your taste.
What's next, I wonder?
Not really anything for them to do, so I'll just end turn.
No time to waste.
And then I will have Gale attempt to pick up the body, which should start the fight.
Something just woke up down here. This is good. Victory is assured.
And they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so I think it is worth trying this once.
Let's have some fun.
Well, let's go ahead and put him off balance if we can. Even better.
Now they see me.
Can't give up. Need to act fast. Moving.
Death is but a word away.
Can I jump up here? No. I can jump out here though. Yeah, the scribes waste a lot of actions on fog cloud and silence, so
On the move.
not too worried about them, but I definitely wanted to get that warrior down.
Hungry for the slaughter. Be quick. Into the shadows.
I don't fancy their chances. Of course.
Need to stay focused. Onward.
Let's have some carnage. We'll do it my way. A better position.
Got to focus.
Battle of wits. Mine is the advantage. It shall be done. Gone with the weave.
Okay. Easy enough.
Might as well take a look. This way.
Even though we looted them before the battle, sometimes they have an additional gold or two that they somehow manage to get.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
A peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me?
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question?
Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
This kind of feels like the most Sharan answer. Life's only value is as currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise.
To some, it is the only. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Is this iron? What kind of currency is...
And then in this chest right here, we have the Amulet of Lost Voices, which opens up a Speak with Dead. May as well put it on.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Focus on the divine energy you feel from his presence.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Helpful. Oh wait, can you help me change my class?
As thou desire.
So here, I want my first level to be rogue. 8s in strength and intelligence, 16, 16, 14, 12. And the skills. This is the main reason I want the first level to be rogue. So, religion and insight she has. Perception. I do want at least one social skill. And for Shadowheart, deception makes the most sense. Sleight of hand, of course. And stealth. And I do want stealth to be one of the expertises, especially since it's going to be a while before we find a medium armor that doesn't apply disadvantage to it. And then deception, I think, is the other one. Okay?
Can't afford to stay idle.
And then we add the cleric level. Actually, I'm gonna put Blade Ward on Shadowheart. But either way, of course I'm gonna take my gold back from Withers, because he don't care. Ooh.
Mustn't let anyone see.
Okay, and now I am ready to continue exploring the rest of the ruins here.
No time to waste. Better take a look. Let's pop you open, shall we?
Oh, I like it. Homely.
Alright, let me take a quick pass around this room and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back and ready to
Worth a
continue.
try. Trap. Trap. Trap.
Now, there's a bunch of traps in this room, but really,
Text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
there's just one that matters.
What now?
And Astarion is better.
Rightly.
I do have disarm kit, right? Yeah, okay. Actually, I guess Astarion is just as good as me at this time.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
But yeah, that's the one trap that triggers all the other traps
Might as
going
well
off.
take a look.
So it's the only one you really have to disarm. And inside here is the Watcher's Guide. It's a spear, and the big thing about it is if you miss, it gives you a true strike against that target for your next attack. So, not huge, especially since it's not a finesse weapon. It could be used as a thrown weapon, but I don't think it provides the bonus. But still, you know, it's nice to have around, I guess. I'll pick it up. I didn't say anything at the time, but in this sarcophagus and in another sarcophagus that I'm going to show you in a little bit, there's a soul coin.
Let's get this lock to yield.
And then if we go out this door, you end up here. It is technically possible to get in through here when you first encounter this door. It is a DC 20 lockpick. It's not easy. But if you manage it as a custom character who has Shadowheart as a companion, she has a nice little line of dialogue where she's impressed you got through that door. So that's pretty cool.
Caution is warranted here.
Let's see.
This door, we're kind of on the wrong side of it. There is a lever to open it, but it's over there. So we can't do that. And we don't have Lae'zel with us, so it looks like... Oh, it is... It looks like fire is going to be our best bet to get through this door. I need to roll at least 6 on the die, so about half of these should manage to hurt the door. Or I could just get lucky.
Let's have some courage.
And I do notice that these people are right next to an oil barrel. So let's see if we can't... Yep, that takes care of some of it.
Ready.
Let's jump over here. Make use of our sneak attack. Oh, no, none of that action's there, but
Shall we cut and run?
activated his sneak attack for his offhand weapon.
Need to stay focused.
A tale for the ages.
He doesn't have any spell slots left at the time, so let's just keep working on him.
Let's spill some blood.
So let's
My faith will protect me.
go ahead and use a bless on everybody. Okay, hang on a second.
Let me recite their demise.
Let's move Gale up,
Let's end this.
then use the bless on everybody. I'm still threatening him, so let's have Astarion try to finish him off. Good enough. He does have a bonus action with which I suppose what he could do is get over here so that Shadowheart isn't necessarily the target of the next thing. Shadowheart should... Oops. Let's see what Gale can accomplish.
These mortals be.
Gale gets knocked prone.
Can't afford to let up.
Shadowheart... She only has one spell slot left, so let's go with a potion. His wisdom is 10. So a command or a charm might work pretty well on him. 36% chance for that to work. Not so good. What about commanding him? 60% chance to drop his weapon? That seems like a good plan.
What do we have here?
And now I am next to him for Astarion. To miss twice. Excellent.
To me.
Let's see. Just to be on the safe side, let's do another potion.
No gloom, all doom.
Let's have Gale back off. And fall prone again. I bet Gale can finish him off. Or not?
I'm ready. Be quick.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
I speak, they burn.
And let's just finish him off, hopefully. There we go. Certainly short rest time.
That hit the spot.
There's this side room here. And this sort of library-ish room here.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
And this is a lever that would have opened the door. But for now, we're just gonna loot these two areas before I go through that other door. Just about done looting these areas, and one thing I find amusing is that this guy is the guy that fell through the floor when we dropped that concrete block on him earlier. But here he is with his loot.
Need to keep going.
And then also I forgot to go in one of the doors. After I took out these guys, there is a side door here. There's a little bit of loot in here.
What could a book contain that requires it to be bound with chains?
Including this.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Cleric Wisdom. Channel a spark of divine power into the lock.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Examine the book more closely.
Gods. These are the names of gods. Once lost, but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
I think that is our first inspiration. Yep. And it was double, because two of us got inspiration from it. So, Now we can actually reroll stuff if we fail. Anyway, I'm going to loot this room and rejoin you. This room holds the other sarcophagus I was referring to with the soul coin in it. There's actually a third one around here somewhere, but I forgot where I picked it up.
Let's see.
What is it? Gently.
Can't afford any mistakes. Need to tread softly.
Can't see a thing from down here. Step by step.
I'm ready.
Time to kill.
Alright, let's start this party. That was a pretty good first turn, I think.
Need to keep focused.
No problems.
Got to keep moving.
And then I'll loot this room, and that'll probably be it for this session.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Alright, that's pretty much it for the Overgrown Ruins. It's a pretty high priority in a new playthrough, I think, to go grab Withers. Especially in Honor mode, because you really want to...
Onward.
You really want to optimize your companions for what you want to do with them. And the next major thing that's going to be happening is the fight at the gates to the Grove. And I am out of spell slots, so even though I still even have a short rest left, I'm going to go ahead and do a rest. Because I want to be pretty fresh for that fight.
Better start a conversation.
So, not a tentacle to be seen.
I'm hoping it'll stay that way.
Naturally. But I was thinking, what if it doesn't? Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
Poison? That sounds painless.
A fine choice. I can think of some nightshades that are deliciously fatal. If they're mixed well, you'll just close your eyes and drift away. And if they're not, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously.
Obviously. But that won't happen. It can't.
If the last day has taught me anything, it's that the impossible is more likely than you think. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Be with you in a moment.
Neat trick.
Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
First and foremost, that damn tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
Nod.
Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture?
I do, but you may as well finish the picture.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born.
We should be having a fever by now. Graying skin even.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Can you explain why the symptoms aren't showing?
That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate.
Hey, I'm both.
As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest. Which way to the nearest line?
Will be about it.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Onward in her name.
And next time I will be ready to go defend the grove. Alright, see you then.